Our next member of the Joe Caprino's fan club is the guy who only needs a cup of happiness to keep him going all day long, Jim Roselle.
Oops. All right.
I get nervous when I see a microphone. Joe, or Giuseppe as I often call him, this night reminds me of what Yogi Berra said when they had a night like this as a tribute to him, and I know you feel the same way. Yogi said, "Thanks for making this night necessary." Sam Restivo, the MC at those meetings he was talking about, said, "We're going to allow you 3 minutes." Can you imagine Roselle with only 3 minutes? That was shorter than a Caprino commercial. Giving me 3 minutes is like giving President Clinton 10 minutes for a State of the Union address. Joe, I'm not going to take too long, but I would like the guys to loosen their ties and take off their shoes. And the ladies, you do the best you can. As I was coming to this tonight, I said, I think the audience will feel like I feel. Aren't we fortunate to be called friends of Joe Caprino? And aren't we lucky to have him in our community? This tribute to Joe gives me an opportunity to express my sincere thanks, my deep gratitude for Joe believing in me and my radio show and WJTN. I had to get that in because Merrill Rosen's here.
I sold it to him.
Okay. I don't know if you're aware of this, but I probably did for Joe Caprino over 1,000 on-location shows.
And we didn't make a dime.
I didn't count them, but I would have to think in 30-some years that Joe bought my show, I was at his store, wherever he was located, at least 1,000 times or better. I don't think there's any announcer in this entire world that can claim that distinction, that one sponsor would buy one program over 1,000 times. Merrill Rosen claims he only bought 500. I made a mistake on each and he had to give him 500 free. It was a joy to do them for Joe, but let me tell you, it wasn't easy. Joe is a very intense listener. And I would start my show at 8:35 from the store. And I knew that Joe turned his volume up on the radio. And he would wait for my opening remarks. And I would purposely plan and rehearse this flourishing opening, this great beginning to Joe's new sale. And I'd go through the entire routine and I thought, Jim, you did a great job. The phone would ring 5 seconds later. The manager of the store would say, you're wanted on the telephone. I'd go to the phone and I'd say, hello, Jim, this is Joe. You did a great job, but you forgot the address. 1,000 calls like that. I have to tell you, this man is a genius for promotion. Oh, really, the ultimate. You don't know, many of you, but when he started in business, after he left Franklin Street and went to 2nd Street, he was located in the middle of two other stores that competed with him. He was the middle store. He goes to work one morning. The store on the left has got a big sign on their window, rock bottom prices. The store on the right has got a big sign in the window, lowest prices in town. And Joe scratches his head and he says, oh my God, what am I going to do? He comes out with his own sign, right in the middle, main entrance. You believe that story, don't you? I could have brought with me, I don't know how many commercials that I've done for Joe Caprino, but I brought 2 that I thought you'd enjoy hearing one more time. Joe never rested as far as ideas that would suddenly occur to him that he could have a sale. He would listen for anything that would be the impetus to a sale. He heard me give a public service announcement one morning. He heard me say, St. James Church is going to have a St. Joseph's table on Sunday. You've heard about the St. Joseph's table that you go to every year. Joe suddenly decides to have a sale. Let me give you the commercial. Ladies and gentlemen, your prayers have been answered. Just in time for holiday feasting, Caprino's Complete Home Furnishings presents their St. Joseph's Day sale on dining room tables. Enjoy the heavenly savings. Imagine the angelic smiles as your family gathers around your new table from Caprino's. If you've been praying for more room for guests at your holiday table, don't miss the St. Joseph's Day table at Caprino's Complete Home Furnishings on East 2nd Street, where the best really does cost less, and God bless you. Now, now he hears about St. Patrick's Day. This commercial. You'll be green with envy if you miss the St. Patrick's Day sale at Caprino's Complete Home Furnishings. Save big on anything green. Sofas, chairs, love seats, matching ottomans upholstered in green fabric are discounted. Lamps with green shades, and more. Naturally, Joe O. Caprino saves you plenty of green stuff. Portraits of Washington, Lincoln, Jackson, Grant. If it's green, you save on it during the St. Patrick's Day sale at Caprino's Complete Home Furnishings, where the leprechauns make sure the best costs less. But you're honoring more than a man who gave to the Resource Center. You're honoring a successful businessman. You're honoring a man who tried to defend his country. But you're honoring a devoted husband. You're honoring a loving father. You're honoring a doting grandfather. As they say, the distinct honor, Joe, of presenting you with a beautiful plaque made at the Crawford Furniture Company. It'll cost you money. Carl gave me the price. I forgot what it is. It says T.R.C. Legacy of Love, 1996. Joe Caprino, the honoree. Joe, my pleasure to give this to you.
Thank you.